Hello everyone, I'm Naka, it's Raining Games, this is Skies of Arcadia again. Hope everybody is having a good day. It's a little hot where we are, so we're enduring. This room's gonna turn into a hot box. I forgot the headphones. You'd think I'd be, you know, at least the slightest bit organized by this point. Alright, we're good. Okay. Here we go. Boop. Yeah, it's a little hot where we are. I turned off the fan so we don't have that awful noise in the background. I am so sorry. I'm dumb. Yeah, I feel like I remember what we were doing here. It's not been so long that I can't remember. It's just been a little bit. But I'm fairly certain that we have to keep going to get some of the stuff that's hidden in this room, because I think I've been everywhere I can actually go. I think. Yeah. Right, because... No, I just wanted to look. But to the left there's a split second you could have seen it. There was a moonfish, which I am not able to get right now. Yaddy-da-dee-da. Yeah, we're a little behind, so we're going to be doing probably back-to-back recordings. I might just get the Mondays out, and we'll have to catch everybody up on Saturday on the Friday post. This is basically the Friday recording that I missed. Yes, because that's entertaining and everybody wants to hear about that. The scheduling problems of the dope. Anyways, point being, got stuff to do. Totally messed up the timeline for terms of getting stuff done. I'm bad at this, and I appreciate anybody who gives me the time of day watching this stuff, because oof. Yeah. I'm just bad at it. It did 1 damage. Over there. I didn't think it would hit. I thought I always missed automatically. Neat. Oh man, without that fan, I can feel it in here. It is going to get hot. Here we go. Suppose we just have to carry on. It doesn't look like it loops back around, so I don't know. Maybe I... Moonberry. How many have we got? 2? Yeah, 2. Okay, we're gonna need 2 more. Man, it is warm. Jeez, I don't know. I've got the anxiousness. Is there like a walkway I missed? Is there... If you go all the way back to the beginning now. I think there was only the one point. I'm gonna go forward. And if it looks like I missed something, I can come back. And we'll get that one moonfish. It's so difficult to see. Someone's there. Oh, I don't believe it. Who's there? Hi, Drachma. Drachma? Captain! What are you kids doing here? It really is you. I never thought I'd see you again. Yeah, well, it's been a while, Captain. I had a feeling you survived that attack. Or the attack. But Captain, what are you doing at the bottom of Glacia? What? No, it's not. It is. What's Rachnum doing here? Follow me. Is he dead? No. He's still alive, but he was badly wounded by Ramirez's ships. It is a fatal wound. Rachnum is dying. When Rachnum fled from Ramirez, I got pulled along. If I wasn't attached to him, the little Jack would have been destroyed. This is his home. Captain, you mean to tell me that you've been alone here with Rachnum the whole time? Aye. Oh. Is that? Vives, look, that light. What? Is that the moon crystal? It must be, which would mean that this Arkwell Rachnum is the Purple Gigas? I can't believe that Rachnum is the Purple Gigas. The name of the Purple Gigas is Plurgoth. According to the legends, the citizens of the Purple Civilization implanted the Purple Crystal into a living creature. Then that means that Rachnum was once a normal Arkwhale? Yes, I think after Rachnum had been transformed into the Purple Gigas, his master perished, and he has been wandering the skies ever since. So this poor Arkwhale was also a victim of the war. But Captain, why did you stay here all that time? If the little Jack is here with you, why didn't you leave? I've spent my life searching for Rachnum to avenge my crew and my son. I wasted all those years. Rachnum saved me from Ramirez. I just thought that I could watch over him in his last moments. It's the least I could do. Why is he making that noise? I'm not sure. What's wrong? I'm here for you. This isn't good. Look at his eye. Rachnum, I see it's time for you to go. Time for you to join your friends. Goodbye. Oh no. Look, the crystal. I'm so sorry, Captain. You received the purple moon crystal. Yeah, I don't think anybody's happy about that. Captain, are you really going to leave us? Jason Rackham was my reason for living. And now I've got to start over. When you're as old as me, it's not easy to change your ways. I'm sorry, but I cannot go with you. Guys, are you sure we should let him go? I'm going to cheat. I've been doing most of these correct, just by memory. So... I will answer back as soon as I can. Sorry for the interruption. What will I say? What will I say? There we go. Looking at stuff. Checking out a list. What do I say? Can't let people sit here watching. This is gonna be real boring. No, I don't want the rating. I want the answers. There's a way to answers. I need the answers. If I can't find this the next thing, I'm just gonna yeah, okay. Like I thought.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I know that felt obvious, but I don't know. I get anxious. Yeah, we should let him go. We don't know what he's going through right now. Captain, we finally met up again, but I guess this is goodbye.
Oh.
Boy. You've been quite a sailor. I'm proud of you. It's a little strange to hear compliments coming from you. I might have to make this a short recording. Captain, before you go, there's something I wanted to tell you. You said that you and Rackham were both alone. But you're not alone, Captain. We've been with you the whole time. No matter how far apart we become, we'll still be sailing in the same sky. The same sky, the same clouds, the same wind. We'll always be together, in one way or another. We'll never forget you. Captain, take care of yourself. I wish you all the luck in the world. Captain, you better visit us on Crescent Isle.
Goodbye.
Maybe I will, someday. Farewell. So what was that goodbye? Man, the voices in this, they go all over the place. Oh, I must have missed something. Okay, we gotta go back in. I hate that we're doing this, but we gotta go back in. Hidden door. Man, it's funny. This game has really strong beats in it. Not music, I mean like story beats. Because the whole quest for Arachnum thing, super important and everything. Like for terms of like dramatic pathos for that character. The story of his son is really sad. And then having that heartfelt scene of like Arachnum is dying, he's an ancient super weapon that was forced to live for presumably thousands of years. And then the scene with the feathers that we just saw being released into the wind, that is really well done. That's some powerful imagery. Which I have to hand it to the Sega people who made this thing. Well, just, I don't know, who it's published by Sega, whatever. But, I have to hand it to them. This is a really impressive amount of like well-scripted drama for what should be just a doofy adventure game. Released on the Dreamcast with very limited graphics at the time. It's a highly impressive work. What if I use fire on it if it'll break it out of the ice? Ow. Whoa! Okay, I did not know you opened your mouth like that. That was a little disturbing. Let's do that. You've got the ability to regain. Oh, no. Wait. You've got the big magic of the fireball moves. You cast it. Let's see what happens to the worm.
Move! Give me strength!
Not bad. That's probably the most I've ever seen magic do to something.
Take this.
Oh no. That's why his eyes looked weird for a second. Why would you do that? You already had him confused. Ah, well.
Here goes!
Right, control of him.
Over there!
You might have to make this a super short recording. You might make it just like a 30-minute one. Like, I'm already started. Can't really stop now. I mean, I could, but, you know. Oh, jeez, he's still confused. Get out of here with that nonsense. Get out of here. There we go. Jerks.
Thank the moons.
Yeah, I could stand to see the magic system in this maybe beefed up or tweaked a little bit. Just because it... Either I'm just not playing it right, or the magic's just not that great in this. I guess they didn't want it to, Oops. I guess they just didn't want it to overshadow the swashbuckling, I suppose. It's more about the RPG swashbuckling element than it was about the, Well, hang on a tick. There's That's a pathway, right? Yeah, that's the pathway that leads down, which then leads to the transport. Oh boy. Do I not have the white map on? I'm taking it off for boss fight purposes. Oh, so many of the little guys. I need to... That's the next one. I'm getting her... Yes. When I get 2 more moonberries, I'm getting her final one. That is my decision. Salunst. Yeah. Much more. Okay, overkill. Why not?
That was easy.
Alright, let's try using this pathway. See what that does for me. I must not have the white map on. Yeah, not gonna work. Yeah, I guess it's everybody hit. Oh man. Sweating up a lot here. Lovely. Yum. This game always makes me think about things that deserve remakes. I know I talk about it a lot when I'm playing this, but it just keeps coming up. This thing is... This game, this is such a well-made adventure,
That was easy.
and it's very enjoyable. There's so much good in it, and it would just be all that much more amazing if we could have it touched up, or at least made available. And it's been on my brain a little bit more. Whoop, hang on, before I'm dumb. That's right. Okay, so there is no platform down here, right? Turn the camera. Yep. Okay, I do have to go back. Part of it's been on my mind because I got myself a Mini and got it working. I sadly, though... Hang on, right? Yeah, right. Okay, there's no other pathway. I must... Dang it. SNES Mini, to be precise. And just been playing some classic games. And there's a lot of them where it's like, these were great concepts. And some of them did get... These concepts, like, did make their way into other games over time. Not necessarily by the same creators, but, you know, ideas that get cycled over time.
That was easy.
And some of them are pretty fun. Or the ideas just were, like, the ideas were just so unique that it'd be great to see them. And it'd be really nice to see some of the stuff used again or come back as a, like a redo, like another try. I have to be missing something. Oh. Is that the exact same as the one from before? How cool is that? Well, turn you to stone. Worked last time. Like one of the ones that me and the wife are playing through is Evo, the Search for Eden. Funky game on the Super. If you don't know it, it's you start out as a fish. You're tasked with like wanting to be with Gaia. She is in Eden, and you can't reach her unless you complete a challenge. And the challenge is surviving the ages of evolution. And you can pick how you evolve. You get evolve points by eating other things. So a lot of stuff that was kind of touched down on with Spore years later, but not to the same degree. Like, it's a side-scrolling platformer kind of thing, and you get funky animal mixtures, kind of like Impossible Creatures. Not to that degree, mind you, but just interesting mixed stuff, and it's a lot of fun. And it wouldn't be bad to see that tried again, like a little more depth. Or maybe it has, and I just don't realize. I should really look it up. Look up to see if anybody's done more along those lines. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff, this is kind of the odd stuff that you encounter with stuff like that. Terra Enigma's a pretty fun game, interesting one. It's good to see stuff like that again. Very creative fantasy JRPG style things. There was a lot of experimentation in the mid-90s when it came to gaming, because it was kind of this explosive boom of creativity before following into the everything has to follow the sequence, everything has to be the bestseller version, like something that's going to guarantee sales, or everybody has to make the same hit game, the same hit programming. Like, oh man, yeah, that Call of Duty sure is doing well, make sure everybody does an FPS, or something like that. There was versions of that, of course, but it wasn't nearly as rampant, since gaming was still more of a niche market, and the mass appeal of it being limited as it was meant that there just wasn't as much. Did that? That didn't actually petrify me, so did it? There wasn't as much pressure for mass sales and gains to have these pop games essentially made, where they'd follow a format, because there just wasn't a big enough factor to it. Now, mind you, of course, there was certain degrees of it. Like, man, were there platformers. Nintendo saving the gaming market in the early 80s with the first Mario Brothers kind of made it so that platformers were like the go-to game. So, of course, there was a certain amount of it. But it's, again, not to the same degree. Just not quite that intense. Okay, people listen to that. I guess no petrification for you. And yeah. Interesting. There also wasn't a, there wasn't quite as universal of graphics kind of expectation. Like, games required polish, but within the field of artistic interpretation for 16-bit to 32-bit designs, you end up getting a very interesting array of things. With the pressure of 3D and making everything 3D and maintaining this certain kind of, like, style of production, we wind up losing a certain level of creativity, I feel. Mind you, it has come a long way since we started getting into just 3D, and we've obviously had our ups and downs, our ages, as it were. I mean, in the early 2000s, when we started getting better graphics and there was this intensive push for, more serious graphics. Everything had to be serious, everything was edgy, everything was needing to be hardcore. Everything had to be realistic. Well, quote-unquote realistic. Realism in media is not realism at all. Not really. There's some great discussions online about like the breakdown as to how and what realism actually is and is represented as in media. Because what? I have the white map on. You gotta be kidding me. Get out of here. Oh wait, no, I don't have to go up. I have to go down. I forgot. Go up, take a left. Oh, come on, man. Just not cool. End him. Just get him out of here. Just a shield because that guy has been hitting us hard. Oh, game, please. At this point, I'm gonna have to just save and we'll be right back where we started. At least the major thing will be done. Sorry, I'm wiggling my mouse around. Yeah, it is. Got 30 minutes. I got places to go today. Come on, man. Not cool. But yeah, anyhow. Like, I remember that. The realism being depicted in games where everything was brown and dark and had to look serious by being pessimistic. Like, the quote-unquote grittiness made it real, and it very much so not real. And we've clearly pushed beyond that a fair bit. We've evolved a fair bit away from that in terms of our graphics and looks like that. And mind you, we're getting some amazing games these days. Just gorgeous stuff, which, hey, who knows? Maybe in so many years it'll look trashy, but I don't know. I think if you do it right, it's timeless. And circling back to the beginning of this, that is something that I feel was very present in the old Super days, back in the good old 90s. Not to date myself. But just going back over old games, like, there are some amazing NES accomplishments, but Super Nintendo was where the format and the style had really been perfected, I feel. And it's hard to argue that some of the most creative artistry and imagery came from that time. At least in concepts for, like, the limitations of the hardware as well. Like, bearing in mind the hardware's capability of presenting stuff is also under question here. And I absolutely believe that we could see those artistic styles and their creativity done all the better today. Both because we can just still do that kind of expression with the pixel art and whatnot. Which I could
This should work.
go into a whole diatribe about how understanding an artistic medium's limitations and working within the limitations rather than trying to work without limitations is more conducive to creative and, frankly, more impactful art and representation than total freedom does. I am not a purist or anything, mind you. Like, I'm absolutely not going to diss on the artistic beauty that we are able to accomplish with these freedoms. I mean, goodness gracious. Final Fantasy VII Remake is a gorgeous game. I've been playing through Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor again, and some of those set pieces are just... oh, they're so pretty. So not playing, like, well, perceived without limitations, because this stuff is, of course, limited. There is a certain ability that it can pull off. We are still within a bounds of limits, but seemingly no limits. But more to the point, there's just a certain level of expression that just isn't met. At least I feel that way. And mind you, I'm probably a little biased with that. I personally play all survival games, or crafting survival games, on survival mode. Like, I basically never played, not at any real length, creative mode in Minecraft because it's just not for me. I'm not very creative in that regard. I thrive when I get given limits. And that's part of where I'm getting at, is that I feel like a lot of that creativity and art from back in the day thrived the same way, and sadly we've just missed a bunch of it. Alright, I'm gonna have to look this up. I'll do it in the downtime. It's just a moonfish and some chests, so I'm gonna say we're done. No worries, it's not like I'm gonna go cashing a moonfish off screen. And not that anybody's that invested anyways. So, thank you very much for watching. I apologize for it being such a short one today, but I've got things to do. My dad's birthday today. So, I'm gonna go out and do all sorts of good stuff and all that. What day is it today? You don't know. It's uploaded at some point. Might not be the same day. It's not important. I don't know why I'm being cagey. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you've been having a good time and enjoying this stuff, please check out some more of our videos on It's Raining Games. Rain, by the way, will make a return. Just life has gotten in the way very heavily right now, and I'm just kind of keeping things afloat while he's busy. But Rain will be back. There will be more stuff with Rain. I haven't, like, hijacked or taken over the whole channel or anything. I'm just pumping out some content here and there to keep things going.
I hope that I'm being useful.
Speaking of that content, to wind back again, plenty more on YouTube here. If you do enjoy it, please like, subscribe, comment, all the stuff that you feel comfortable doing. If you wouldn't mind, it would be very appreciated, since it helps, and there's the algorithm and all that stuff, and I'm bad at this, and I'm not good at playing the algorithms and the things. Please be kind. You don't even have to help. I'm not begging for help or attention. Just be kind. That would be nice. And there will probably be Twitch stuff back eventually, but as it stands right now, it's on hiatus. Check out Curious Gaming 24601 if you don't mind. That it's a friendly channel to us. We enjoy their stuff, and I help out there sometimes too. They're on Twitch. They do infrequent Twitch streams, but we're trying to get it more regular, and we do have stuff on YouTube archived for them up there on both the Twitch and YouTube of the same name, Curious Gaming 24601. Anyways, I think that's about everything. Our socials and our media stuff is in the description below. I hope you're all having a good time and a good day, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye!